My Uncle Wake died today, or transitioned today. Of course, it's like the millionth time it feels like somebody in my family has passed because of what they put in their body. Ultimately, what they put in their body had everything to do with their passing. And I had a video with Wake, one about 9/11. It was like a couple years back. But my Uncle Andre Wakefield, he passed last night in his sleep, heart complications or something like that. It just had everything to do with what he put in his body, you know, and the stress he put on his body. So it's funny, like every time I've ever said in my life, you know, things can't get any worse or whatever, it from a certain perspective it can, and it does. But if I really look at it deeper than that, it really never gets any worse or any better, to be totally real. Life is at a constant, well, it's all about the balance within you. The pendulum within you has everything to do with what you're experiencing. So like with this right now, it's a blow, but I already know, like, it's funny that, you know, they call him Big Wake. Like, I feel like the whole happening it has a great impact on everybody in the family, and it has a great significance to it in the sense of, on the upside of it, I mean, like in the sense of, we can now hopefully wake up from this, like my family, you know, my unit, my soul group. We can wake up from what we've been doing to ourselves for generations. And that has, you know, it's not even just it has a lot to do with the food, of course, but like all the different trends that happen, as far as, like, you know, brothers with different dads hating each other, holding it against each other, along the generations, just repeating these cycles, all these different things that have happened in the family. And again, a lot of the root cause is the starch being the problem, the blood and starch adulterating our natural way of life, the way we should be, or our natural state. So it's always the same for everybody, you know. Even Jay-Z, you know, you could say, or anybody, you know, that's not even his money is cute in certain places on the earth, or to certain people. Like 500 million or $1 billion, that's cute to certain people. So I can't even always say him as the best example of somebody that people might look up to as far as having it all, because a lot of it is compensation for other things. You know, you might have 500 million, or you might have something that compensates for something that you feel as though you lack in another area. So it's the same. It all balances out. It's never, no one's poor but no one's rich. So it's just that real. You know, it's the same. You know, I feel like I could get down and sad about this, but I look at it in another way. Like, even though my uncle is supposedly gone, I know he's still very much here. Whether it's through his children and grandchildren, he's still very much here. Or just actually his awareness, or his soul, or whatever you want to call it, that's very much here. So when it comes to things changing or having gone bad or taking a turn for the worst, it's always the same, and it's always about the balance within you. And that's really about it. It's about the pendulum inside of you, and not getting over elated when things get, you know, when you're a temporary king at a mountaintop, you can't get over elated. You know, to every mountain there's two valleys. So it's, you know, on one side, and then you got your mountaintop, and then you go back down. And people always call downhill the rough thing, but going downhill is actually easier than going uphill, right? So it's just funny, man. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna let it get me down. I know my cousin Angie and Dre, I know they're devastated right now, and I know it's nothing that words can do for them. You know, my heart goes out to them, and, you know, everybody in the family. Like, I love y'all, and I know y'all might think I'm crazy or something, but I feel like this is a big wake up call for the whole fam. And it's not even really for YouTube, for anybody on the YouTube, but family. Really, this whole post right here is for me and mine. But again, at the end of the day, me and mine is everybody. My children, I see them every day. I see my cousins and brothers and sisters every day. We don't have to come out of the same wombs or nothing like that to be family. So this is for everybody, but at the same time, it's really for everybody in my close kindred soul group, or whatever you want to call it. And I know I'm the white sheep of the family and everything, but please just bear with me. Like, no, I'm fighting for you. You know, don't increase my stress load. Like, power to the people. When you see me, see you. So, I don't know, man. I love all y'all, and I don't even want to say rest in peace, because he's already coming back right now. It's not, he's already here still. So, I don't even want to say that my uncle's gone, but really, we got to make a change. It's time to wake up. Really, for real. Wakefield family, Gaithers, all of us. Time to wake up, like, for real. Like, because the food can't keep killing us. The starch, alcohol, all these addictions that we have, it's killing us. How many times are we going to bury one of our own for this right here? For this end result, and we're going to act like it's not what it is. We know what it is, man. We don't have to let it happen to another person. And to my little cousin Alexia, I'm sorry, we all gonna raise you. Everybody gonna have a hand in raising you. You know what I mean? He laid it down. It's just time for us to lay it down and bring him back, and keep him here, or however you want to look at it. But it's all love, and just, it's crazy what the food will do. It's crazy. So it's a little different. It's a different little video for a G. So I don't know. Take that how you want to take it.